kind of like what I was able to hear.
Oh, yeah. What? I just thought right now. I had no idea how you did that actually. Wow.
可乐瓶子和盖子，帮我检查一下这个盖子，很坚硬，很普通的一个盖子，对吗？没有问题吧？还有确认一下这个瓶口，还有你可以把它给放下，看能不能把这个瓶盖放到那个瓶子里面，放不进去对吧？放不进去吧？对，因为它的瓶口是很坚硬，对吗？瓶盖也是很坚硬的，你可以再确认一下这个瓶口，确认它绝对是坚硬的。
确实是坚硬的，
很坚硬，对吧 ？OK， 好，接下来换我来。自己看啊，1、2，就放进去了。确认一下，它真的在里面了。
为啥呢？
因为是魔术。这是一个关于穿透的魔术。其实我要穿透进去的不单单是这个瓶盖，还有牌。接下来要用到纸牌，先确认一下纸牌，都是不一样的牌，对吗？都是不一样的牌。OK， 我需要你帮我从里面呢随便去拿一张牌，但那个牌不用给我看，对，随便拿一张。好，你自己看，给镜头看一下。记好这个牌了吗？随便的再放回里面。这次呢，我把你的牌穿透到这个瓶子里面。好，帮我拿着这个瓶子，差不多这个位置，对。好，这样保持不动啊。来了，3、2、1。是的。有看到吗？
哪儿啊？
哦，我说的不是那一张牌，是刚才你选的那张牌的信息。你记得你选了什么牌吗？是什么牌？
要说出来吗？
说出来吧，没关系。梅花八是吧？你看一下这个瓶盖，这个瓶盖上面呢是有英文字母的，对吗？但它的英文字母呢已经不再是可口可乐，而是 8 Club，8 Club，8 Club 就是梅花八。
哇哦！
没有错吧？8 Club。
没错。
Okay, Angel.
Yes.
Go ahead. Take the cards. Go ahead. Shuffle the cards. Give it a good mix. Fantastic. Happy with that?
Yes.
Good. Now, in a moment, this is what we're going to do. I'm just going to spread the cards this way, and I want you to just select a card. So, any card that you like, you can have. Which one? Take it out. Look at it. Remember the card, and don't forget it. Okay? Happy with that? Good. Place the card back here. Now, when you see your card again, will you remember it?
Yes.
You will, yeah? It's very important. Don't forget it. Alright? Cool. Now, I'm not going to find the card. You are. So in a moment, what's going to happen is this. I'm going to spread through the cards again. And you're just going to touch 3 cards. Okay? So go ahead. Any card that you like. This one?
Yeah.
Take it out. Turn it over. Face up. Okay? What is that?
4.
The 4 of clubs, right? One more time. Any card that you like. Take it out. Turn it face up. Okay? Very good. And then one more. Any card that you like. This one. Take it out. Okay, fantastic. So let's see. We're gonna use the values a picture card as 10, like in the casino, so it's easier for us to count. So remember, you selected a card, you shuffled the deck, you selected a card, and then you selected 3 more random cards. Correct? Fair enough?
Yes.
Good. So 4 plus 9,
13.
13 plus 10,
23.
23. Pick up the cards, and I want you to deal down 23 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, stop. What was the card you selected?
3 of clubs.
3 of clubs. Take a look.
name's Ashley Goodwin, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to do a card flick that I incorporate into all of my cardistry. And it looks a little something like this.
So, do you mind just dealing down 20 cards? We just need 20.
1, 2.
G'day everyone, welcome back to Murphy's Magic Spooktacular event. How is everyone doing? Thank you so much for joining me, and I have two very special guests today. We'll get into those gentlemen in just a wee second. How's everyone doing? Good to see everyone here. It's good everyone here to see from the Magic Society. You guys are absolute legends. Thanks so much for coming and hanging out. Now, today we have $25,000 to give away from this sales event as a special thank you to all of you for making this an incredible event for your dealers. So thank you so much. Now, we do have 5 social media accounts. So we have the Instagram, YouTube, Discord, and Facebook that we are drawing 5 names out from there. Then we have, so that's 25 all up. And then so we're giving another 25 live on the stream tonight. So each one of those sets is $500. So as you can imagine, $25,000 all up. Now I want to introduce the two gentlemen themselves. I just want to say hello to quickly. I've just seen a couple of people pop in. Fiddle and Johnny, obviously Alan, Joseph, Jared Faulkner, Thoughtcast Magic, Brandon Pierce. There's so many incredible people in chat today. How are you all doing? Thanks for coming and hanging out. Now let's jump over to the there's 3 gentlemen, but 2 of the gentlemen that I want to chat to, Austin Murphy and George Tesoro. Boo.
Hey everybody.
What's the crack, guys?
What's going on?
How's
everybody doing? Are we live? I'm getting nervous, guys. I'm getting nervous.
We are live, my friend. We are live.
Oh no.
The internet can see you.
I'm looking at this chat and it is like popping off the hook.
Man,
wow.
It's incredible. So
Yeah.
I think everyone's doing good. Well, straight up, I wanted to say we should have had a bet how long it would take for the bath chat to come in. And Steed9 comes straight in with, he's out of the bath. He's out of the bath. Well, you don't know. He could just be, hanging out in the bath but with his t-shirt on. So I love it.
I will say though that like we spent an absurd amount of time talking about this, wondering like, should we do some sort of spoof on this live? Like, we have to honor it. Craig set us up for this, and ultimately we may or may not have something, but we knew it was coming. Not sure how it became a thing, but it's a thing.
It's definitely a thing.
I'm wondering, how did this whole thing start?
This started.
Because I know this has been like an inside joke for a while now, right?
Yeah, this started in the Evoke Live, I believe it was. And Craig Petty was saying, hey, we need to, have other guests on here. We need to get Austin in. What's he doing? And I said, I think he's having a bath right now. And he's like, get him in out of the bath and come and have this stream. And then that became a thing of, we need to have him in the chat. Yeah, everyone's saying this come from Craig. Craig's the best.
Bath Society.
Craig started this, and that's...
You guys are wild, man. You guys are wild.
I'm not going to lie. I think that should be the name of the next stream. We should do the Bath Society, and we should all do this from the bath. I think it's a great idea.
I love it. As long as I don't have to get in the bath, that's all good.
Well,
that's hilarious.
I have 25 to give away on today's stream. Should we give away one now? Or not? What do you guys reckon?
I say we go for it.
Let's
I
do
think
it.
We should do it. What does everybody else think?
Yeah.
Start off with a bang.
Yeah, everyone's like, yes. Okay. Well, okay. Yep, everyone's right. Okay, agreed.
Oh,
so
there it is. Yep. Yes.
I'm going to start a giveaway. You got to type in ! prize. Not yet. I've got to hit start first. You got 1 minute to do that. Type in ! prize to enter. Then you can have a chance to win one of the $500 mystery boxes. So go to town. Go to town. You got a minute. We've had 3 people so far. It's like
oh my gosh,
it's like a race. Okay, now it's gone crazy. So
I can't even keep track of it, man. There's so many ! prizes.
Yeah, we have 61 people entering already. So there's a $500 mystery box going out to someone right now. We've got 32 seconds left. Chat is insane. So thank you so much, guys. Now, while we're doing this, George, it looks like you're in a special place.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm at home.
You're at home
I
now.
had the an amazing setup in the studio, and today of all days, my internet goes out, and so here I am at home. I had to I think we went live. We're going live at 2, and I think at 12:45 I was like, oh man, this isn't gonna work. I'm just gonna start driving home. 30-minute drive home, 15 minutes to set up, and then 30 minutes to test. So, man, this is wild.
I want to show the setup you have. The setup you have is wild.
It is the jankiest thing. Yeah. I think I sent you a picture.
You sent me a picture. I'll bring it up.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh,
the
gosh.
time limit's up, so you guys can stop spamming !! prize if you like. But, sorry, I just had a phone call there, and I was like, why is my phone glitching out and I can't even get into Skype? I'll show you the photo. I love everyone's still hitting ! prize. But we are going to draw that out now for you. But that's George's setup on top of a Kellogg's box right now. It is.
Yeah, as you can see,
absolutely
it is a
stunning. Absolutely stunning.
box of cereal.
So
it works, man. It works.
We had 140 people enter, bang on 140. So let's pick a winner. Congratulations, Bento Mondini, my friend.
Congrats, bro.
Send us a message,
Congrats.
Bento Mondini. I'm gonna write your name down so I know you won. Mondini.
Benzo Mondini.
Yeah, send us a message now. There you go. You just typed in ! prize again. Let's go. Congratulations, my friend. Let's complete that.
Nice job.
Congratulations. Now, we'll do another giveaway in just a second. But we here at Murphy's, you have access right now to pretty much the 2 head guys at Murphy's. This George, who runs the studio department, and Austin, who runs Murphy's. So if you have any questions for these 2 guys, now's the time to ask them. Anything you want to ask. Nothing's off limits, I heard. The awkward silence is deafening.
Fire away. Let's see what they come
gosh,
up
I'm
with.
nervous. I'm nervous.
Yeah, that get instantly sweats.
And I will say, while the questions are coming in, for you guys at home who are loving this whole spooktacular thing, this is the brainchild of Austin here. So, let's give him a round of applause for really pushing this together, getting it together, getting the whole team's kind of. I think it was like even 2 weeks before, he's like, "Hey guys, I've got this idea. I want to give away a whole bunch of products." And I'm like, "Okay, let's see where this goes." And man, it has come together, my friend. It really has. It really has. So, congrats with that, Austin.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you.
I appreciate that. These guys keep me in check though. We were brainstorming like, hey, last year we did a spectacular sale. But we ran it through our dealer base, and we didn't really have as much, end user connectivity, and a lot of the community that was built around our socials. And so this year we were just like, maybe we should do some massive giveaway. And it took the whole village. So it's not just me. It was Bo, George, and Connor, who you guys have met in previous events. We kind of initially started off the conversations, and then it spiraled out to the rest of the teams at Murphy's, and it was a huge team effort to kind of come up with all the details. So definitely big kudos to everybody on the Murphy's team and all of our participating retailers, the community, everybody that's helped make it a success. It's exciting that we're here. We made it.
We're back, baby. That's how to do it. Now, that's one thing I wanted to get into is a lot of people don't know that Murphy's are a wholesaler. People think we can buy, and this is one thing I discussed on Craig's video. One thing I wanted to touch base with you here, that we can't, because we have people ask all the time, do you guys do sales? Why do you do sales? I got scared then. I thought someone crashed the stream. Someone did crash the stream. Why do Murphy's do sales? We do sales all the time, but we do them for dealers, and that goes on the back end that no one knows about. So what made you want to do a sale and announce it to everyone, and then kind of, put a giveaway on for the end users that we can't even sell magic to?
Yeah, no, that's a good question. And you're right. I think that the community, the industry, they probably recognize when, we've done some big sales in the past, because they probably see a bunch of newsletters, and marketing coming from dealers all at the same time. But, this year for this spectacular event, some upcoming ones we're really just like, how do we set our dealers up for success? How do we reach more people? How do we make this more fun? And of course, we're really grateful for all of our retail partners and everything that they do, the support that they show when it comes to these sales. But we really wanted to help drive more traffic their way. And, we're proud of the work that we're doing, and we wanted to share that with the community as well. So, we tried to brainstorm, how do we accomplish, a little bit of all of that? And so that's where we ultimately landed with, let's give back to the community with some massive fun giveaway of product while trying to drive as much business and traffic to those loyal retailers that support us all the time. So,
and I think it did well. Like we were saying that when you first came to us and said, "Hey, I'm going to do some giveaways," we're like, "Okay, cool," and you're like, "I want to give away up to $25,000." I'm like, "Sorry, what? Come again? Come again for Big Fudge?" And it was this wild roller coaster. And it was good because it was this thing you mentioned about having, because we don't do things for end users, and seeing if the end users, like everyone watching right now, would get behind their dealers and support their dealers. And if they help their dealers, then the dealers would let us know and we would release more magic. And I think within the first couple of days, we got up there. And I know from a fact that it's over 25,000 now, isn't it? You've done way more because you actually also
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, when we first started talking about this, we wanted to do a giveaway that was kind of like an up to giveaway where, depending on the success that our retailers had and the response from the community, we give away more and more of this magic as more and more success was had. But it was evident almost immediately when we started the sale, even prior to the sale, that we were going to hit, the full threshold to give away the full 25. So we ended up adding on quite a bit. We're grateful for a lot of the reviewers and influencers that kind of also did some work with us, collaboration on this. And so, some boxes went out to them. We gave out, I think we're probably going to be close to about 35,000, I think, when all is said and done in terms of these spooktacular mystery boxes. So everybody went nuts, and we're really appreciative of that.
We have everyone to thank for that. So thank you, everyone watching right now. We couldn't have done it if it wasn't for you guys. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change that setting really quickly for the crashing the stream, because I think everyone is loving crashing the stream. And it's doing it I have it set up to I think it's 40. I'm not going to tell everyone because it's I have a time delay on it and a cooldown. So I'm going to change that to, I'm not going to tell everyone because I know people are going to start spamming it again. It's currently set
That's part of the fun though, right?
It is. It's currently set for 2 minutes, but I think every 2 minutes we're crashing, which is good. It means that everyone wants to crash the stream. Everyone just wants the prizes. And I'm still seeing exclamation mark prize. But I know we have a lot. Like I said, we have 25 to get through. So I feel like with that out of the way, do we do another one?
Why not?
That's
that's what they're here
love
for,
it.
right? That's what they're here for.
Do we want to change it
Send
to
it.
exclamation mark prize or keep it the same? Big boss, what do you reckon?
Ooh, how about exclamation point spooky?
Spooky. Okay, I haven't done it
Feels
yet, guys.
appropriate.
Don't do it yet. You'll see it pop up on the screen. There we go. Someone's already crashed the stream already. I love it. Okay, so let me just save the settings, and then I got to hit go on this thing. So exclamation mark spooky is what you want to type in. Everyone's already spamming it already. We will hit start, go. There we go, everyone. You've got 55 seconds to come on in.
Oh, wow.
There we go. Jeez, it literally was like, boom.
Yeah,
So we
right.
have 45 people entered in, which is great. So thank you, everyone. It was 102. It's crazy. All right, so this is the second one.
Wow.
Bento Mondini, I got your message on Instagram, so thank you so much, my friend. And I wish we could go, or you can see it when we go to a widescreen of Austin. You can see his little Murphy's logo behind him. I thought you were in like a cool Murphy studio. This is your own studio at home.
I am at my house right now. Yeah, George sent over the picture of his awesome setup on a Kellogg's cereal box.
Yeah.
And I had to tell him, I was like, don't worry, man. This logo behind me is literally, I printed out our logo on printer paper and cut it out with scissors and taped it to my wall. So my setup might look decent, but it is cheap.
But what I love also too, you told me before this, and I did the exact same. My wife even pulled me up on it. I came down to get on the stream and I sprayed myself with deodorant, and she said, "What are you doing that for?" Yeah. And I said, "Well, I'm going to be on camera." And it's a weird thing because smell-o-vision doesn't exist, but I know myself that I'm going to be on camera and I don't want to be able to smell myself. It's just these little things that you do before you go on camera to kind of make yourself feel comfortable.
Exactly what I did.
Now we have
straight upstairs and spritzed myself.
Mate, you got to do it. Man, you got to fluff the beard. And I heard you shave the other day, and I'm furious about that. Didn't you, Austin? Yeah, I know. Oof.
I can't even grow facial hair, so jealous.
You got to think really hard.
Once I go through puberty, it'll happen, guys. It'll happen.
All right, we told my dad the cam changed back. All right, cool. So we have 172 people enter into that competition. Guys,
wow, let's go.
Yeah, you guys are getting crazier and crazier.
Wow,
so let's pick a winner.
Let's do it.
Congratulations, Adam Evans. You absolute G. If you could send us a DM on any of Murphy's socials, I'm going to type your name in here. Send a message in the chat as well. You typed in !spooky again. If you write something else, Adam, I can save you in. And then we can get your prize out to you. Just send us a DM of your address and I'll get that out to you. Just waiting on Adam to type something else for me. But yeah, this is good. I let the chat just slows down. I know. You guys keeping up with all the questions that's coming through chat, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've got them all.
Yeah. I got them all written down. I love to hear it.
Well, I thought you were going to ask us questions.
There you go.
I mean, I did see someone ask. Someone was asking just like how Murphy's was founded. You know, was it my dad and all that? I don't mind fielding that one if we've got time for it.
Yes, absolutely. I love a little bit of history of Murphy's. Go for it.
Yeah, cool. So, yeah, Murphy's. First off, shout out to my dad, Mr. Mark Murphy. We're going on 27 years coming up next year since he founded the company. So none of this would be possible without all the hard work that he put in over many decades. And so thank you, Dad, if you're out there watching, and everybody else hype that up because good work, Mark Murphy. How it all started was I had an uncle. Some of you might be familiar with the name Mike Maxwell. Who used to be a magician and kind of produce his own VHS tapes back in the day and sell those tapes. And he wanted some help with the business. My dad was not a magician, didn't really know about the industry at all, really, but kind of got exposed to my Uncle Mike's business at the time and used to help him produce those videos and sell the videos. And that's how he got exposed to the industry and saw an opportunity to branch out. And his mentality was, hey, Mike, I want to start a wholesale company in this industry because I think it'll be good for both of us. It lets me kind of branch out and experience new things, but I can also buy your VHS tapes and distribute them to retailers. So I can still support, you know, the work that you're doing while doing my own thing. And so it totally was just fell into the industry. It was something that he never really had planned. And once he was exposed, fell in love with it, saw the opportunity and worked really, really hard for a very long time. So that's kind of how it got started. And then I've been now with the company for nearly 15 years doing what I'm doing. So good on my dad, and thank you, Dad. None of this would be possible without you.
That's amazing. Hang on 2 seconds. For some reason, my YouTube just decided to start playing the stream. So There you go. So 27 years you said you're going on. And you've been
27 years this coming year, yeah.
And you've been
it's insane.
And how long have you been involved in Murphy's?
I'm coming up around 15 years full time.
Mm-hmm.
I was, I grew up exposed to it. Obviously, I used to pull orders in the warehouse when I was just a little kid. I remember doing donuts in one of the new warehouses we had in forklifts and stuff with my dad growing up. So, I've been around the company my whole life. I was going to college locally and eventually made the decision to drop out of college to pursue, working with the company. And
Mm-hmm.
so, I've been here for a long time, and I started in the warehouse for a couple years, doing basically everything out there, learning that, and kind of have done a little bit of each role within the company until, ultimately landed where I'm at today. So been here for almost 15 years, love it. Never have really thought about leaving it. This industry is just so fun, weird, and unique that, I love it. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy with the industry and the people that we work with.
It's hard not to get sucked into magic in the industry and the community that is based around this. I was saying this to Craig the other day. It's such a crazy community when you think about it. Like, if you were to think about musicians, because I know we get confused a lot if someone says, hey, what do you do? And I'm like, I'm a magician. Like, oh, what instrument do you play? I know that gets, if you think about all the musicians out there, no bass celloist is hanging out with the classic pianist that's hanging out with a, heavy metal thrash guitarist. They're not all these different genres hanging out together. But magicians, we are such a close-knit community. We all hang out with one another. It's like, a mentalist, a close-up magician, a stage performer. It's hard not to get sucked into it. And I've seen you getting even more into it from a point that you're hanging out in the cafe, you're in the YouTube chat, you're getting involved. That's obviously means that you kind of I'm not saying this because you're my boss. I can see it from a person that's from outside that you actually love the community, that you want to get involved, and you want to know what people are thinking. Yeah. And you kind of opened yourself up to that. So if you guys want to know something, or you guys want to get something back to Austin, he's always available. And he's always listening. So if you want to throw anything in the chat that you need to ask him, I've seen questions already. Does Austin know a magic trick? So that's, literally just then. Is Austin doing magic? It's a, do you when a trick comes across your desk?
It's a good question. It's a good question. Pretty much everybody that I ever meet, that's the first thing that they ask me is, do you do magic? And, I don't know much magic at all. I could do some party tricks for sure. Obviously, I've been in the industry for a long time, and so I'm familiar with most of it. But I am definitely a lay individual in my mind. And I think that it's actually helped me quite a bit, with the work that we do. I'm not like desensitized to certain things. And so when I see a new product for the first time, I'm able to look at it through kind of a layperson's lens. And I think that that's really helped me. I've always been interested in learning more magic, but I've just never really put the time in. And I kind of I like being more of a lay individual and, the element of surprise and not really knowing much about it. So I don't perform magic, any more than just the average person does a couple party tricks, but I love the business. I love the industry. I love what we do.
Mate, that's so good. It's so good. I've seen from you take the role that how much more involved that you've gotten in the industry and the community and just everything as well. So it's incredible. Now, I just realized we've been on for almost half an hour now, and we've only given away 2 giveaways. So we need to speed up the process, guys. We need to speed
it up. Let's do it.
I know. I said we should be done in an hour. We've been on for half an hour. We've given away 2. So I think we should give away another one. I've already changed this, and I've seen this in the chat. I've had 2 people request this as the next thing. The next prize is ! Bathtub. So that is now the setting.
That is perfect.
I'm going to hit start giveaway ! Bathtub for the thing. A couple of you guys got in just quickly before I hit start, so type it in again. But we are good to go. We are doing that going in.
Whoa!
Oh man!
Chat's coming
in thick and strong.
Oh, while chat's going nuts, trying to go for the win on this next box. It was really funny. I think it was yesterday. I was sitting in the office and I was like, it's Kremer, right? Bo Kremer. And Connor and I were looking at each other like, yeah, we're like 95+% sure it's Kremer. And then multiple people were like, it's creamer. And we're like, no, you don't put Bo in your coffee. It is Kremer.
Yeah. It's
so settle it once and for all. It's Kremer, right?
It depends. It's funny because you chat to any of my family members, I always say creamer. I say Bo creamer, like a coffee creamer.
Okay.
Okay. But when you chat to any one of my family members, I think my uncle says it different. It's just, I don't know why. I think it's just one of those things where people call you a creamer, like, hey, you're a coffee creamer. And I think they're like, no, I'm a creamer. Like I used to get Kramer, like from Seinfeld. Yeah. So I take it all. If someone says Kramer, I think Craig even now spells it with a Kramer on his socials. So I go with that now. So
I've
look,
seen that. It's wild.
you can call me as long as you call me anytime, I'm all down for any of them. So I'm down for that. All right, so we had 175 enter that one as well.
Oh, that's bigger than the last one, right?
Yeah, I think it was
I think we
172
had
last time.
140. Oh,
Well, the one
70,
before
wow.
that was 140. 175. Let's pick a winner. Congratulations, Mystical Raven. Raven? Is that an R and I? I don't know. That should be coming through the chat. Mystical. Oh, Raven. It's I. So Mystical Raven, type something in for the chat for me. I'm going to type you into here. And then we're going to do
Congrats.
RAVI.
There we go. Should we just do like a bunch of giveaways back to back? Because I know we're probably a little bit behind here.
Yeah, let's do it. So I'm going to go complete that. Mystical Raven, if you can send us a DM on any of Murphy's socials. Rich Lake here. Ah, perfect. Rich, welcome in. Rich, send me a DM on any of Murphy's socials and we'll get that prize pack straight out to you. I've got to talk about these prize packs too. We're going to do exclamation mark bathtub again. So start that one up again. Guys, go to town. Exclamation mark bathtub, go to town. We're going to give another one back to back. These mystery boxes, I've seen them. They are phenomenal. And they're not... we mentioned this a couple of times, and I had people ask. The same things that are in the sale isn't in the mystery box. And there's some items in here that I was very jealous of seeing these, that you're giving these away. They're up to $500.
Yeah, correct.
How did you go about choosing these things? Did you walk around the warehouse and go, these are the things that I'd want to play with? Did you talk to other magicians in the thing? How'd you go with your...
Yeah, we had options. That's a really good question. We had options. Mystery boxes are, gaining a little bit of popularity in our industry. And so we had some interest in potentially putting out like a Murphy's mystery box as well. Which is kind of where, we decided to test this concept using it during this giveaway. But choosing the items, we had options. We could put a whole bunch of, older stuff that you might see in typical sales that have a really high retail value, that we could pack in there. But ultimately, I think we're pretty proud of what we put in there. I think it's a really good mix. Some of them are really, really great and newly released product.
Mm-hmm.
So, the messaging that we use is like, these are truly worth 500. It's not, older forgotten items that might have a lower value now. Right. So we took our time. We just combed through all of the inventory we had and tried to figure out like, what's the best inventory that we have that we could pack in these boxes and get out there. So it's kind of a team effort, just looking at a whole bunch of product and landing where we did.
Love it. And some great items in there too. Some great items.
Yeah.
All right. So that time limit is up. I don't know a lot of people. I'm getting a notification from here that everyone is like spamming it. I get that you're getting in. But I think we're getting the same entries over and over. So we got 168 that time. But let's pick our winner for that one. Congratulations, Rich Bowman. You
Rich
legend.
Bowman, congrats.
Yeah, woohoo.
Let's go, Rich.
Bowman.
What are we up to? Is that 4 now?
That's 4. So we might do 5 and then we'll
We got some
announce
work to
the
do.
Facebook winners from the... So Rich, if you could send me a DM
Let's
on
do it.
again, any of Murphy's socials, and I will get that prize out to you. Let's complete that one. Now, should we do another one or should we have a little chat?
I kind of like the pacing that we're doing, where we're having them spam something and then we're chatting while we're doing it.
Let's do that.
It feels nice for me. It feels like a good pacing for me.
I love it. All right, let's do that. Let's continue on. I am going to change it now to something else. So save those settings. There's still exclamation mark bathtub going on. So what we might do is I might make it 2 minutes just to give everyone a bit more time to enter while we have a bit more chat. So we're going to start that giveaway. This giveaway, I should tell you what the word is first. It's exclamation mark studio. So exclamation mark studio. Yeah, the studio, baby. Type in exclamation mark studio. And you are good to go. That'll also pop up in chat if you get lost. But with the amount of chats going crazy, we got 2 minutes. So George, I want to jump over to you.
Yes, sir. What's up?
See that segue there? That beautiful studio segue. Tell me
Exclamation mark studio.
Exclamation mark studio. So tell me about the studio. How like it's a different physical
it's a
property,
different building. Yeah, it's a different building only because the warehouse is right underneath an air path, right? And so what you'll see is we film a lot of our things there. And if we were filming at the main office, which we actually had discussed that a couple times, but the main issue is it's just sound. It's airplanes are just flying overhead just every 3 minutes. And so, you know, we're just sort of set off maybe about 3 miles down the road there. Not too far off, but, you know, we have a nice little quiet space. We've got a solid team, some great editors. And, you know, obviously you guys, I think, are all very familiar with Javier's work. Incredible guy in front of the camera, fantastic magician. And so we just have a really solid team behind the studio, in the studio there. So yeah, I don't know what else to say about it other than I couldn't be more proud about the guys that I work with every day. They are absolutely phenomenal. They're fantastic at what they do. And, you know, it always feels like to me, I'm just sort of like supporting like their creative endeavors, which, you know, I don't mind that. But because those guys will, you know, we're like, hey, we've got this idea, and they will take some idea and they will run 10 miles down the road with it. And it's fantastic to see. It's so incredible to watch. So if you guys are ever in, you know, the Rancho Cordova, Sacramento area, definitely hit us up, because, you know, we'll bring you down, maybe do a little tour, show you some of the cool new things that we're working on. It's very exciting stuff.
Love it. I love it. And thank you, Francesco, for donating $2 with the caption, "Guys, this is so boring. You're an absolute legend." Thank you so much. I can't thank you enough for that. You are the best. Just so you know, Francesco, that donation also, you saw a countdown come up on screen. That took a photo and put it on our Discord. So you can see here on our Discord, there's a photo of the time that Francesco donated $2 and said, "It's boring." Thank you so much, Francesco. You're the best. That is now on our Discord. And we'll post that to our socials later to say thank you very much. Now that competition is done. We had 207 enter that time. So studio brings in the people.
Wow.
Now everyone, let's see. We're going to go pick a winner. And congratulations, Leon 2023, Packian. I believe I know you as well, 2023, from our Discord. So congratulations, mate. I do need to send me your address, but send that over on Discord. I believe that's where we normally chat anyway. But congratulations. Woohoo! Now,
nice.
I think we should do the Facebook winners of all the Facebook posts. So we'll do that.
Let's do it.
We're going to bring up content. We're going to do a giveaway. And these are the Facebook winners. So if you see your name on screen right now, I'm going to leave this up for just a second. Chat, you are going crazy. I love how crazy chat's going. Facebook winners, you are the winners of all. You get one mystery box each, but each person is taken from an individual post. And I do need to mention that were quite a few people that missed out on the giveaway because they typed in the wrong thing or they didn't follow the rules. But I know a lot came back and changed. So as they did that, I changed my list. But those are the Facebook winners. We'll get into the YouTube, Instagram, and Discord ones in just a second. But I left that up. Those guys, if you see your name, please send me a DM on any of Murphy's socials, and I'll get that straight out to you. Now, we should run another giveaway. So 2023, thank you so much, my friend. Keeping on with the studio, I'm going to do... This is a lot of giveaways. I'm trying to keep up. So we're going to do ! Studio again. And I want to hear, if it's okay, George, the story about like, how did Javier become to be at Murphy's?
Oh gosh. Okay, let me think about that for a second. What was the story? Well, okay. We had originally, he actually reached out to us, if I'm recalling correctly. I think we had just put out I think it was an iPhone Peak by Mark Mason. And he had like this really interesting idea around that concept. And so he had actually reached out to us and said, and we had some meetings about it. And he was like, hey, I've got this really cool idea. It's this thing. It's very similar to the thing that you just put out. And I just loved his energy, and we just sort of like kept in touch over the next couple months. And at some point, we were doing something. I think we needed somebody to be on camera to perform some stuff. And I was like, I remember this guy. He had a great look. He had a great energy, just super nice, and seemed very nice to communicate with. And so I reached out to him, and he came over. He filmed some stuff with us. And at that point, I think we were looking for an administrative assistant. And he's like, well, you guys are looking for an administrative assistant. I've got experience. And we just started talking. I'm like, something about this just feels really good. Something about this feels really right. And then I think it was about 3 months later that we brought him on board. He moved into town. He actually moved over from Texas, I believe. And so he moved across the country to come work with us. And he's probably one of the people that I admire in the industry, because he's just so chock full of really great ideas and brimming with positive energy. It's such an incredible pleasure to be working with him.
He's such an inspiration to watching him in this studio, and how much passion and love he has for it, and how excited he gets about like everything that he sees. And a piece of magic comes in, and he just it's hard to get infected by how excited he sits there. I go into the studio when I'm there. I just sit in his room and just watch him just play with magic. It's like he's discovering it all again for the first time, because he has to get a lot of this stuff. He has to get in and practice it and perform it and do it on camera.
Yeah.
So he gets it in, you can see his face light up, and then when he's performing it, and the amount of times I walk in and he does those effects to me straight out of the gate. And it's the first time I normally see anything that Murphy's release is because of him. So we'll get chatting in a second. We had 197 on that one.
Oh man, we should try to hit 200 next time.
Yeah, oh, we got another one. Thomas! Thank you so much, Thomas Tran, for donating the $1.99, mate. You are an absolute legend. Again, that's gone to Discord, and I will post that up on our socials later. So thank you so much, Thomas. You are the best person. Now, congratulations, Algebraic. You are the next winner. If you can send me a message just on here, just in chat, and then send me a message on Murphy's socials, I will get that straight out to you. Algebraic. Now, we did have a couple of questions I saw in the chat, because some people were saying they have to go to bed. Will they miss out? Now, we're going to give away 20 mystery boxes on today's stream. We're going to save 5 for after. So during this stream, towards the end, we're going to have, comment whatever. I don't know what it is yet. Probably bathtub. But we're going to have that. And then that way, for everyone watching at home after the fact, you've still got a chance. So if you miss out today, you've still got a chance. And we'll announce it on Tuesday's episode of Stumped. There you go, Algebraic. Thank you so much for commenting, my friend. Send me a message on Murphy's socials, and we'll get that out to you. This is a lot. All right. We're now 38 minutes in, and we've done 6.
Wow.
So
it feels almost like we need to just bam, bam, bam. The next hashtag exclamation mark or whatever gets, we pick 3 winners or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. While we do that, I'm going to hit, we're going to do exclamation mark studio again, just to keep it nice and fresh. Exclamation mark studio, go to town, guys. You've got 2 minutes to enter that. Now, I do want to ask you, George, do you know magic trick?
I do very basic stuff. Now, I've got 2 kids, and sponge balls or things overhead, phenomenal. Things coming out of your ear, perfect. Very easy stuff. But yeah, I do really basic things. I will say one of my favorite things to perform is actually Angelo Carbone's The End book test. Super easy for me anyway. People will come in, delivery guys will come in. It's so easy to remember that I can actually just perform it, without having to practice, so that's why, I'm not really that good, to be honest. Not that good. But I do like performing. It's a lot of fun. I just, I'm very amateur-y. I'm very amateur. I used to think I was really good in high school. But you know how it goes. Like you're like, oh yeah, I do some really good stuff, and it was really just a double lift. And yeah.
Do you find that though, you kind of, when you see some magic come into Murphy's and you're at the studio, and I guess same with you, Austin, that, you know, you've been around it for so long now, but do you still have those layman minds when you see an effect and it still fools you? Do you still see a piece of magic that you kind of, you know, or do you kind of know enough now that you kind of go, okay, cool, I know exactly what's happening here?
There are times when I am just absolutely floored by what, like you know, I think that I've seen enough things that I can generally piece out what's going on for most things, but there are those moments when I'm absolutely fooled, and I think it happens fairly enough that for me, whenever it happens, I feel really great about it, because that feels like real magic to me. Like when I get fooled, wow, like and I can tell you that it happens quite often, more often than not, I would say, but it feels incredible whenever I get fooled. It feels like being a kid again is I think the best way to kind of put it.
I completely agree with that. That's exactly the same boat I'm at. And so I get fooled all the time because I'm definitely lay. And like I said, it's almost been an intentional move. If I think about it long enough, I can usually piece it out, just because obviously we're exposed to so much in the industry. But I try not to. I intentionally try not to think about it and just let it amaze me. And that's a good radar typically of kind of how something is going to perform, you know, for the industry and the community. So, but same way, I watch stuff all the time. I let it amaze me. I try not to overthink it because it's more fun for me to be amazed and be in the fun of it rather than trying to piece it out and solve it.
Yeah, exactly. I had that happen to me. Exactly the same thing with Craig Petty's new release he showed me the other day at Full Beam. Can I just say firstly, thank you very much to Colin Jones as well for donating $2. Murphy's rock, so generous. No, you're the generous one, Colin. So thank you so much, my friend. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, I still find myself, even now, I've been doing magic for donkey's years, and I still get fooled by things, and it does bring you around to that.
It feels so good when you get fooled.
Yeah. Sorry, I just realized we're gonna do the giveaway.
Yeah.
Before we get carried away,
that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for.
203 that time around. You guys are picking it up. I love it. So we're going to enter the winner. Now, congratulations, Karthik Remchanda. I'm probably saying that wrong. I apologize. If you could send me a message here on the chat, and then send me a message on Murphy's socials, and we'll get that straight out to you. Remchanda. I did say I saw some questions. Someone said, Austin, you talked about going to university. What did you study?
Yes.
Before we
that's
do
actually
that,
a good question.
Before we do that, though, we're going to run another giveaway.
Let's do it.
George, what did you want the prize to be? The competition entry?
How about hashtag push-ups? And there's a reason for that. Which
hashtag push-ups. Okay.
We'll get into that later. We'll get into it later.
Okay. Hashtag push-ups. Hang on. Before you guys do it, I know you guys are probably spamming it already. I have to save the settings. Hashtag push-ups. And we are starting the giveaway. So go to town, my friends. Go to town. Not hashtag, exclamation mark. Sorry, I saw some people writing hashtag. Exclamation mark push-ups.
Yeah, so as they're entering and getting their chance to win, to answer that question. So like I mentioned earlier, I attended Sacramento State College here, and I only went for a short stint. I did not graduate. I dropped out. I dropped out with the intention to pursue Murphy's and just get really hard at work. And so all of my experience comes from working within the company over the many years, doing all the various roles. Obviously, with my dad mentoring me and teaching me all the business knowledge he had gained over the years. So I am definitely more of the hardworking, been in the industry experience. I'm not coming from a background of book smarts, and so I kind of had to work really hard at all the different skill sets and things that I've learned over the years.
Mate, that's insane. And no regrets. Hashtag no regrets.
No regrets, you know, and fortunately nowadays, if there's ever any kind of gap of something that I'm really interested in learning, you know, there's so much tutorials and classes and lectures and stuff all over the place, you know, that you can easily look up to learn just about anything. So at the time, you know, it felt like the right decision, and it's paid off. I'm really happy with kind of where I'm at in life, and yeah, no regrets at all.
I'd love to hear it. I'd love to hear that. Now we've got 19 seconds. So last couple of seconds before you guys we'll draw out the next winner, and then we'll jump into the next question. So if you guys have got questions, I know I'm seeing a lot of questions come in, but it's honestly hard keeping up with all the prize competitions going on as well. We got 199. Will we break 200? Will we break 200? We're at 199 entries. There we go. We got a 201. Perfect.
Nice.
Love to see it.
Nice.
Good job, guys. Good job.
Love to see it. All right, so we're going to draw out that winner. Congratulations, Nico Nuvix. Nouveau? It's EUX.
Let's go, Nico.
Yeah, congratulations.
What are we up to?
We have
Congrats,
done
Nico.
8. So we've got another
I see
2,
him.
then
There
we'll
he
draw
is.
out the next social media entry winners. NE.
Awesome.
Yeah, there you go, Nico. Thank you so much.
Nice job, Nico.
Thomas again with another $4.99. If you had one goal here, this is perfect. This is how I can actually ask you questions. But please don't send me your money every time you want to ask a question. But thank you so much, Thomas. You are the best person in the whole world. If you had one goal, but you had to be perfectly fine completing no other goal, what would that goal be? I'm going to ask that question again because it also got me thinking.
Yeah.
If you had one goal, but had to be perfectly fine completing no other goal, what would that goal be? We're getting deep up in here. We're getting deep on a Friday. I love it. Thomas.
Wow.
I almost want to pull the wish for more wishes kind of you know what I mean? Like, is there a goal that I could choose that will accomplish all other goals? I don't know.
Well, before we do that, we're going to do another giveaway. While you think about your answer, we're going to change it from hashtag push-ups. No, hashtag. I keep saying hashtag now. There is no hashtag for this. Do not put hashtag in, otherwise the internet will blow up. We're going to do, we should just do ! Murphys. I'm going to type that in. I'm going to hit save. I'll make sure I hit save, and we're going to hit go on the profile. And good to go. You type in ! Murphys to enter the next giveaway. All right. So what is your goal that if you could follow and do one goal and not have
tough. You going George or me?
Either one of you.
Why don't you go? I'm still thinking.
Okay. Yeah, maybe mine's kind of cliche or whatever, but I'm a huge believer in continuous improvement, you know, and avoiding complacency. And so it's not like any specific milestone. It's more just if I could live my life looking back, feeling like I consistently tried to improve on myself, whatever aspect that might be. That's definitely a goal of mine. I believe in that. You know, Simon Sinek, I think is his name, some famous motivational speaker. And he talks about this thing called the infinite game. If you're ever interested in looking into that, but it's basically just the concept of not really comparing yourself to, anything else or anybody around you. It's just focusing on you and where in your life can you make micro improvements and just continue to kind of add to your skill set. So, if I could only accomplish one goal, it'd be that I live my life looking back, feeling like I stuck to that and challenged myself. But I don't think I could really pick one specific, task or milestone. It'd be more whole life based like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be so small as to pick a single task or milestone either. I think for me, it would be more like, if at the end of my days, I can look back and have hashtag no regrets. That would be the goal I would like to have. I don't know. That feels it. Maybe it's too deep for this conversation, but that feels right to me. But that is a great question.
That is a very half. That got me thinking. I was like, what is my goal?
Yeah.
I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and go, babe, I need to resort my life goals out because there's one thing I've got asked tonight and it hit me hard. It's what 20 to 10 minutes to 11 here on a Friday night, and I'm getting hit hard. George, thank you so much for donating as well. G'day, champion. How you doing, mate? Good to see you in here. Thank you so much for typing g'day. Now, we had 207, so let's pick that winner. So, congratulations, Magician Sanresh Das. Congratulations, mate. You won one of the mystery boxes. If you could send me a DM, I will sort that out for you. And type something in here as well for me so this gets saved. And perfect. I've got you written in. Now, we're on the last, not the last, but the last one before we choose the next social media winners. Where to send you a DM? See, I saw your message pop in, mate. On any of Murphy's socials, our Facebook, our YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Discord, Twitter, MySpace, Bebo, MSN Messenger, and then, yeah, so any one of those, it's been a good time. All right, so we're going to do exclamation mark Murphys again. We're going to start this up. And then, George, did you want to tell us this story about exclamation mark Murphys? So type it in chat, go to town, exclamation mark Murphys. George, tell me about this push-ups.
Yes, yeah. So this was a bet last night. So, we like bets. We love bets here. Last night, Austin goes, "Hey, what time do you think Bo will be up to see this message?" And I'm like, "Well, I think maybe 1 o'clock, maybe 2 o'clock. I'm gonna go with 2 o'clock. I think that's what I said. I said 2 o'clock." And then Austin goes, "No, I think he'll be up around midnight because he's just too excited about this live event." And I said, "All right, let's bet push-ups on it." And who won?
So I clearly lost because I think Bo actually did read it probably and then just pretended not to. No, it's just yeah, he got me. But it's funny because of our time zone difference, like we'll be up at like 2 a.m, like waking up from a slumber to be like, "Oh, Bo must have sent a message."
Well, half the time I'm up at 2 a.m. as
So
well, responding to you guys. Yeah.
I mean, it could also be that he was up at 11 p.m. messaging us and then deleted it on my request. But we wouldn't do that to you.
Yeah,
no, we wouldn't do that to you, man.
We wouldn't do that to you at all.
I've gone bright red just thinking about it. Yeah, I was up at 11 o'clock your time, so 11 p.m. And I was like, "Hey, I've just gotten up," and George was like, "Don't do this. I have to do push-ups now."
Delete it.
So I think in a strange turn of events, George needs to get up on that table behind him and do some push-ups.
Yeah, that table will not hold my weight, so I will go do it over there while you guys pick the next winner.
Well, yeah, we've got 20 seconds. We're going to jump to a full screen of you, George, so we can see you. Do it in front of that couch so we can see you, buddy. There we go.
Yeah, jump on that
George's
table.
doing his push-ups. Love to see it. Love to see it. All right, so we've got 7 seconds before we choose our next winner. While George does his push-ups, let's hit. Congratulations, we've done 194 there. Congratulations, Cooper Boots. Cooper, if you could send me a message on any of Murphy's socials
20.
again. 20? Were you counting
Yeah,
there,
you
Austin?
actually won that one.
I think it was 17, but we'll give it to him.
Yeah, we'll give it to you.
What? No, that was 20.
Actually, that brings a nice thing. If you guys have got some challenges for these two gentlemen to do, or even myself, throw them in chat. I'd love to see what some challenges. Because we are at 10. We've got another 10 to give away, and we've been going for an hour. So we need to pick up the pace.
Let's
now,
do it.
Cooper, if you could send me a message on any of Murphy's socials, I'll get that out to you. Now we're going to bring in the other competition winners. So these ones are for Instagram. If you see your name up on there on Instagram, you have won one of the Murphy's Magic Mystery Boxes. Again, send me a DM and I'll get that out to you. Geez, I've got so many people coming in now saying Austin needs to do a trick before the stream ends. Who has the highest muscle pass with $1 coin? There's so many things like, sing like a barber quartet and virtual arm wrestle. There's so many good things in here.
How is a virtual arm wrestle?
I want to know how that's going to work.
How does that work?
Let's make it happen.
I want to try it.
What?
Actually, I did see a good question in here, and we will do that as we get into our 11th winner for tonight. I need to come back to here. We're going to bring into our 11th winner. We're going to change this up from Murphy's to sale. That's what the new one's going to be, exclamation mark sale. So let me save this before you guys start spamming. Go to town, exclamation mark sale. That's the next giveaway. You got 2 minutes. Now, I did see this question come through. What do you two gentlemen have any favorite magicians? When you look at a magician and you get excited about them releasing a product, or someone that's been around for a while that doesn't release things anymore, have you got a favorite magician, a stage magician, a close-up performer, a creator? Who is something that you get excited and you love to watch perform?
I've got two actually that comes to mind. So one is Danny Ortiz. Like this, his performance incredible. Whatever he does fools me every time. Right? I feel anytime I see him, I feel like a kid again. And then the other, I think, Tobias Stossel. He's just so creative with all the things that he does. I literally get jealous every time I see him and he starts showing me all these new stuff. I'm like, wow, that is so clever, so good. But he is just one of the smartest and most genuinely cool human beings I've ever met.
Agreed.
Yeah, I have to piggyback off that. You know, it oscillates back and forth as really cool stuff comes out, but I'm a bit of a Tobias Stossel fanboy right now. And when we had that Liquify live with you, when he was performing it live, I was just like giggling the entire time. And he's equally as handsome as he is a prolific creator, so that helps as well. But Tobias right now is top of my list. Actually, I had a question for George. You know, you and I work together obviously in the company. You know, we focus on a lot of business related stuff, but you're much closer to working with the creators, right? And so like with Tobias and a lot of the other guys that are coming in, I haven't really talked with you about like how does that feel? You know, you and your crew get to like work with them, and tell me a little bit about like that experience and why you like it.
Before you do that,
yeah.
Before you do that,
yeah.
We got to give away these.
We have to give away,
give away the boxes. That's what
so hold that thought. Don't lose that train of thought. Hold that there. We had 197 that time. Let's pick a winner. Congratulations, Justin Hutchins. Same thing again, my friend. You know the deal by now. DM me on socials. There, Justin. Type it in again. Thank you so much. Justin Hutchins. Was it Hutchins? Perfect. Thank you so much, my friend. Send me a DM. We'll start the next one up. Same thing again. We're going to complete that. We're going to start thing up. Exclamation mark sale again. Type that in. While George, take it away, my friend.
Okay, you're gonna have to remind me what the question was. Something about artists, right?
I'm just gonna say, yeah. I mean, just you and I work together. You know, mostly like business related, a lot of business related conversations, and so we don't really get to talk about a lot of the fun just in general that it must be working with these creators. And so it was just, if you wanted to explain a little bit about like what's that experience like working with your crew, with these creators.
A lot of times I have to hold back my my fanboyness when working with a lot of these guys, because I've seen a lot of these guys like on TV before. Even before I started working at Murphy's, I was just like, wow, these guys are amazing. And then to be able to work with them, you sort of have to not get super giddy every time you see them, right? Otherwise, it's kind of like, I'll just be fanboying. I'll give you a perfect example. Matthew Bish, we just had him in the studio maybe a few months back. But I had been watching like Matthew on like all the Fuller, like the early Fuller episodes, I think that were filmed, Flawless episodes that were filmed in the UK. And I was like, man, this guy's like really good. And then he's come here to work with us. I was actually getting rather nervous as he was about to fly out and do all the things with us, because I secretly was like, man, he's in my mind, I've like sort of built him up. He's like this huge legend. And then when I met him, he was just the most down to earth dude I've ever met. Just he talks about his family and talks about like, just all the things that it's like living in France. And he's just like anybody else, right? He's a creator. He's a father. He's just one of the most humble people that I've met. And so it's really interesting that a lot of times when I it's like you're meeting your heroes and you you build them up to be like bigger than they actually are, and then you meet them and you're like, wow, I've built them up to be that big. I mean, it's not a bad thing, but like, you know, sometimes like some of these magicians that we work with, I expect that they are doing real magic, and I'm like, wow, this is, and then I meet them and everything's got a then you know, it's sort of like, yeah, you find out there's the method and you find out all that stuff and you get a little disappointed because it's not real magic because you want it to be real, you know. But it's really interesting, man. It's for me, every time I meet a new magician, I have to get over the fact that I've built them up in my mind because they've got like, you know, I've watched all their videos online. I've watched all their creations before, you know, we started working with them. And then now they're working with us, and I'm like, yeah, I have to keep it professional and I have to find a way to not get super giddy in front of them. I hope I do a good job with that.
Fanboy it out, I say. Go to fanboy
I
town.
totally should. I totally should.
I love it. If I get a chance, I think I'd do it with Denny Garcia.
Ortiz?
Yeah.
Denny Garcia. That was a fun one, man.
Yeah,
that was a blast.
Dude, that was a hot one. It hurt me. I do need to do these giveaways though. It is so hard because I get so caught up in this chat, and then I look at chat and I'm like, exclamation mark sale. Oh
yeah,
we have got
we
a
have
giveaway.
to do that.
So we had 203 that time. Oh, Matthias! Thank you so much. Rock paper scissors competition, go. Okay, so actually we might. I don't know how that's going to work. I was going to say let's do a giveaway for that, but the chat's going to be too insane to do. So let me do this giveaway first. Matthias, thank you, Matthias. Matthias. Congratulations at Peter. You won a mystery box. That's going to be a good one to try and make sure there's no other people that are going to try and cheat and pretend they're Peter. But congratulations, Peter. Send me a DM and also comment on here if you can, so I can keep track of you. Peter, congratulations. You are the 12th winner for today. Let's go to 13. Thank you, Peter. Cool. Thank you so much, my friend. Congratulations. Again, DM on any of Murphy's socials. Okay, so we're going to change this up from the sale now to... we're going to go back to a good one that I saw before. I'm not going to say it yet. But we're going to do the rock, paper, scissors thing for this. I think we all three do it. And then we'll do it the countdown. This is for the next giveaway. Hang on. So I got to do this new prize is exclamation mark spooky. Type in exclamation mark spooky. Go. You've got 2 minutes while we do rock, paper, scissors to see who wins. All right. Hang on. How do you guys do it in America? Is it like rocks, paper, scissors, go?
Go, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you guys do go? I just stand it
no, in Australia we don't even do the hand. We just go rocks, paper, scissors.
Go.
Okay, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Let's do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Ready?
Ready, set, go. Rocks, paper,
scissors, shoot.
Paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what? This was not planned. This was not planned.
Okay, rocks, paper, scissors, go.
Paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh, okay. Well,
I got paper.
Yeah, we'll both.
The delay makes this really hard.
Yeah, it does. We should all close our eyes and do it.
Oh yeah. No.
You want to try one more time with our eyes closed?
Let's do it again. Yeah.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, go.
Who won?
Oh, okay. George is out. It's Austin and me. Okay.
Oh.
All right.
All right. Eyes closed.
Rock, paper, scissors, go. Oh, man, stuck with the rock. Man, all right. Austin
rock
wins.
For the win.
So what does Austin win? Congratulations, Austin. You won a $500 mystery box. If you could DM me on any of Murphy's socials.
Wow.
Yeah, mate.
Oh, actually, it's just teleported right here already in front of me. So.
Oh, there it is, baby.
Whoa.
Yeah, wow.
So that's the size of it. That's what's going to rocking up at people's doors.
Yeah, it's hefty.
Oh. I was gonna say open it up and show me what's in there, but
I was gonna say that too, but
that's gonna ruin the mysteriousness
of
it.
A surprise.
Yeah, exactly.
It'd be a sin.
All right, we've got 17 seconds. We've got 15 seconds. For the time being, George is gonna do a dance for us for the next 10 seconds. Perfect. Love to see it.
Yeah.
I love this. This is just the energy right now is insane, and there's just so much hype and excitement.
Yeah.
And the stream keeps crashing.
And it keeps crashing.
Mate, the technical difficulties today is horrendous.
How many people are up now? Or how many
We
people are
had
in?
205 enter. Let's choose
Wow.
that winner.
You guys are
Congratulations.
wild.
Survival student. Survival student, congratulations. You won a mystery box. Survival student. Send me a message on here if you can, my friend. And then send me a message on any of Murphy's socials. Great. Oh, this is good. All right. I think we should do another one. And I'm going to open up to you two. Either Austin or George, if you are the one and you ask a question. We're going to do exclamation mark spooky again. But if any of you two, I've been for the last hour throwing questions in out. I know probably both of you have some questions. If you want to ask, go to town chat while you do the prize.
What questions have we got?
Austin, have you got anything you want to ask? You got me and George. I know you asked George a question before. Have you got anything else you want to ask? Or even chat. Do you ask someone else chat a question?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that is good. You know, I'll let them go through the contest here. But when they wrap that up, I'm definitely interested in asking some questions. You know, about the event itself. We've been doing live events. Bo's been killing it with the live events, and we're definitely interested in getting better and better at them, and making sure that we're, you know, doing fun things that everybody's excited about. And so, just when it comes to events in general, whether it's a big sale one like this or whatever an event might look like, what do people find interesting, right? Like live lecture type stuff where we're learning free tricks, or just meeting and learning the inside workings from some famous creators, or industry trend type stuff, giveaways, you know, whatever it might be. Just kind of get a sense of like what are people into, because we want to make sure that we're doing these types of things catered to, you know, the audience that's watching. So definitely interested in learning that.
Yeah, this has been.
I mean, Bo, you've got. I was gonna say you've got. You know, you're in the magic. You're in the magic, doing magic more often, and so as a magician, working with all these people, communicating. What do you find, you know, interesting when you're watching other people in the industry?
So do you mean from like a social media point of view, or do you mean from like this live point of view? How do you?
Yeah, like you know, what gets you excited? You know, when you're watching content, whether it's socials or wherever it might be. What type of content in our industry gets you the most excited?
Yeah, that's a good question. I've found what I used to like. I was telling you about this before. That glisten of my beard looks like I've got something. I keep thinking it's my drink in my beard. It's not. It's a grey hair, and it keeps catching me off.
It's getting old.
Yeah, it's either I'm getting older or I'm turning into a wizard. And I'm pretty sure we know which one it is.
Maybe a little bit of both.
Maybe a little bit column B. Firstly, that's our competition up there. I'll answer that question in just a second. So let's pick a winner there. Congratulations, Thomas Dyer. You are the 14th winner. So if I can type this in, can I have a pen, please? Thank you very much. Thomas Dyer. D-Y-E-R. So, congratulations, Thomas. If you can send us a message, I will get that straight out to you. Now let's start another giveaway. Same thing as before. We're going to do exclamation mark spooky to keep that running along just swimmingly. Go to town, my friends. Go to town. Exclamation mark spooky. I feel like that's just back to back, but we've got a lot to give away. We've done 15 though. This is the 15th, so we can kind of slow it down after this and kind of take our time, or we can keep going at this pace because it has been an hour. Now, back to your question, what gets me excited with content? I find that working with Murphy's, when I grew up, and what I grew up on was big stage illusions. That's what I grew up in a small country town in Australia, so I didn't have access to close-up magicians in the streets, or I was the only magician in my town. So I used to watch big stage illusions, and that's what I loved. And I didn't have, my closest magic shop was Hey Presto in Sydney, which is a 5-hour drive away. And this is back when like the internet was just starting, and Hey Presto didn't really have an online presence. So I had to drive 5 hours to go visit the magic shop and save up and buy some tricks and then come back. So then I got into close-up magic. But nowadays, being part of Murphy's, anything that someone sends me, like Murphy's gets sent a lot of content every single day. And I saw a meme the other day, and it was like, you know, someone on their phone, and they had a sign on their back saying, "I'm not on my phone wasting time. I actually work in social media." And that's how I feel. I'm constantly on my phone looking at so many incredible magicians out there, that working with Murphy's has opened my eyes to all these people and all these creative magicians, that I'm getting a wealth of, like, I'm seeing some incredible coin magicians that I never really got into coin magic, but watching these guys perform now has opened my eyes, and I'm loving it. Can I do what they do? Absolutely not, because they're phenomenal. Like Avi, he's incredible. Watching him do his stuff blows my mind every single time. So that's what I'm into. I'm not even kidding. Every time I see a DM pop in and someone sent you a video, I go, let's go, baby, let's go. And I jump in and I enjoy myself. That's what I'm into. 200 people entered that time. Let's pick a winner. Congratulations, Vince Williams Shorts. So Vince's Shorts, congratulations. You won.
That's
Vince.
awesome.
Vince William Shorts. And then we will choose the other social media winners right now. We'll jump over to there. Oh my, someone just got scared by my shirt by saying, hey boo.
Hey, boo.
Hey boo. It is a female sweater, but look, you got to do it sometimes, I think. All right, so giveaway 3. These are the YouTube winners. So if you see your name on here, you are one of the YouTube winners from one of our reels or our long form content. Or even being one of our members. I believe that one of these was for our members. Oh, Paul has a great question. So we're going to look at this, and then I'm going to ask you the question now. Then we're going to do another giveaway.
Okay.
Same thing again, ! Spooky. So I'm going to start that up again when I see that coming through chat. But I want to ask a question as we jump in. What is your favorite trick so far this year that you have seen that's come through?
I feel like I'm biased, but Liquefy is probably at the top of my list right now.
Yeah.
The way Tobias did that, just what that is and the reactions that it gets, watching him do it live, even after obviously I've seen everything that it comes with and how it's done. I'm just smiling the entire time because it just looks so good. So I'd have to say, yeah, Liquefy for sure is at the top of my list, but I don't know. What do you think, George?
Man, this is a tough one. All right, I'm gonna go with this. There's you know how I'm a Craig Petty fanboy, but we've got this. Should I say? Okay, I'm gonna try to not give any details, but there's this Craig Petty thing that it's wonderful. It's amazing. I think he said he showed it to you the other week, Bo. I'm trying not to say anything because I don't want to ruin it. It's
I'm just
getting close to being done.
Yes, I'm just going to say, and that's what I found out was incredible by that. So the technical difficulty is just completely ruined. I just explained what it was. It was phenomenal. No, okay, I want to say that, again, I did this on his interview, and I tried not to give away anything. There's this premise that's been around for a long time in Magic. There's been a lot of releases, and I've picked up a lot of them. There's always been something about this premise that has always put me off the effect. Ace. Thank you so much for becoming a new member, Ace, for 2 months. Ace is a member for 2 months. Thank you so much, mate. You are the best. This premise, I'll tell you in a second. We got to choose our winner.
Oh, let's choose our winner.
Congratulations, Tom Winder. Tom Winder, you're the 16th winner.
Woo!
Tom Winder. Congratulations.
Go.
Let's go.
Woohoo! Tom with an M. I looked like I wrote an N, but I wrote an M. So congratulations, Tom. Let's change up Spooky. Austin, what would you like at this time, my friend?
Let's go exclamation. Let's just go simple. Let's just go exclamation point win.
Hey,
straight up win.
It's a good one.
Nice easy one.
Hey.
Avoid any misspellings.
That's it. That's it. A supercalifragilistic. I can't even say that normally. Exclamation mark win.
Yeah, exactly.
Go to town. This premise is I've always been put off by it, and Craig showed me the routine, and me being a magician, I was watching him, thinking of methods, and he instantly repeated it, and that got me to the point where when he showed me the method behind it, that, again, I'm trying not to give away anything, it was something that had solved all the issues that I've had with this. It solved all the issues that I've had with this, and I'm actually excited to perform this version now.
The thing that I love about this, and the reason why I get giddy about this particular one, is the magician doesn't even, so the magician is doesn't even know what's going to happen, right?
Yes.
And it's you get to the end and you have no clue anything about what the decisions that the spectator has made, and then it just works every single time. And it's like, for me, whenever I try to perform it, and I'm performing for Javier, I'm as surprised that it works as much as the spectator. That's the thing I love about it.
Yes. Sorry, I was just keeping an eye on the YouTube then. It looked like it was glitching. If it's looking okay for everyone, then I'm happy. But it's also because I'm running all these things at the moment. So it could be that. But yes, I'm very excited for this. And again, trying not to give away too much.
Yeah, same here.
I did see a question here. Okay, so I'm going to answer this question, but Jamison Anders says, what's a non-magic visual you love and want to see in a magic trick? So think about that.
Non-magic visual.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean? What is a non-magic visual?
I guess kind of like, that's a good question. Jamison, I love that. I'm trying to think of maybe like an optical illusion. I've got one here, but I'm like, something that's I guess just a nice visual that you would want to see in a trick. I guess kind of maybe brainstorming a trick now. But let's pick a winner for this. Congratulations, Mr. Dabs. Mr. Dabs. D-A-B-Z. And Drew Chapman, another member. Congratulations. Thank you so much, Drew Chapman. You are the best. Congratulations, Mr. Dabs. I don't know. Have a think about that one. We'll come back to that.
Yeah.
That's tough.
That is a tough
Good question.
Question on the topic of Craig Petty. What's your favorite Craig Petty release?
Ooh, okay, that's a tough one.
But why you think of that?
Yeah.
I'm literally going to say the same answer as just before because I've seen a lot of Craig Petty releases, but this one. The next exclamation mark is, I've seen this quite a few times in chat, so I'm going to put it in. Exclamation mark society.
Oh, yes, yes.
So I've had quite a few requests for that. Exclamation mark society. Put that in. Good luck, everyone. Favorite Craig Petty releases, gentlemen?
I think I'm gonna go with Cube 52 on this one. Only because I love Rubik's Cubes. This sort of like it allows you to do Rubik's Cube magic without it feeling like you're just doing Rubik's Cube magic, I'll leave it at that. Yeah, it's a great trick. There's a lot of things that you can do with it. It's either a toss up between that or Quantum, and both of them are, for me, really great.
That works.
Yeah. Yeah, I did know that. I would say I'm going to kind of cheat a little bit here and say the same answer as you, Bo, that existing release, I would say that Quantum is definitely at the top of my list. I think that did extremely well, and it's very accessible and easy in general. It's just it's pretty powerful. But I am very much looking forward to the new one coming up that we are beating around the bush. So I think that's going to be one of his best yet, and very, very much looking forward to that one.
I'll also give him a really good shout out for Keymaster, because that one is
phenomenal. Absolutely. Okay, so we've got 28 seconds ready for that one. I'm also, as we're doing this, I knew this question was going to come up because we've talked about it. When is the new Craig release coming out?
Oh gosh.
Someone hit technical difficulties quick. Someone hit
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Well, let me think about this. I think we're probably going to try to aim for a early next year release. I think that's a pretty safe bet. Everything's moving with it. We've got a lot of things on boats going places, right? But there's a lot of issues with boats right now. So there's a lot of things that still need to happen. So we're probably about 3 months out. So
there's a lot of balls in the air that you're trying to like.
Little balls in the air.
Little soft sponge balls. Let's choose. Oh, there you go. There's the technical difficulties. Just a tad second late, but congratulations, Michael Penkel. You have the 18th winner. Michael, Machael. Congratulations, my friend. You are an absolute legend. Jamison has responded a couple of times and says, I mean an image that feels special, that's not magic. So a non-magical piece of visual. So again, have a think about that. While we do
something about Tobias Dostal release teaser.
Hang on, what? Do you want to talk about the next thing that's coming out?
I was gonna say while we're kind of talking about Craig's upcoming release, it's still a little ways away, but we got one that's coming up closer. You know, we chatted about a little bit about maybe teasing something. Do we think that we should? What do you think, George? Is it worth at least teasing that one on the stream?
Well, I mean, if you're already here this long, I mean, we got to give them something.
Yeah. Well, if you guys want to see the new release that's coming out, type in 1 in the chat, just so we know. If you don't want to see it, type in 2, and we'll continue moving on.
It's mostly 2s.
Yeah, mostly 2s. Let's move on. But yeah, it's a lot of overwhelming ones. Okay, so how did you want to do this? Did you want to tell us the 19 dot point presentation and then bring up the PowerPoint that you have of this, George?
I've got a PowerPoint. I mean, we've got a. Did I share with you the trailer the other day?
You have sent me the trailer, and I have it ready if we wanted to do it. So we can play the trailer, and then we're going to get into the next giveaway. Or do you want to do the giveaway while the trailer runs?
Giveaway while the trailer's running.
Okay, so just as a little sneak peek of who this is going to be, this is exclamation mark Tobias. So type in exclamation mark Tobias into chat. We're going to hit start giveaway, and we are going to run the trailer for the new release.
If I do this slowly. Oh, wait. We do it one more time. From here. 1, 2.
When the key like disappeared and it came back, like felt like a little tug on the chain, and then it just was there, and I was like, what?
At the beginning, I think Repo was just one chain that disappeared in my left hand and reappeared out of thin air on my fingertips. When I showed it to all my magician friends, they were really looking and they couldn't find a way to reconstruct where this goes and how it comes back.
Magic in my own hands. I have no idea how he did it.
This is just a really nice feeling if you get your magicians around you asking you, how is it done?
And he was able to place the chain onto my hand and transform it into a key somehow. It was nuts.
If you break it down and look at the chain itself, and you see that it's made out of little small connections that go full circle, combined with a key that stands for symbolically for so many open possibilities. You created something out of that moment, giving us so much freedom to work with. Look at this. The more I imagine the things, the more they become reality. This is the room of imagination. In this room, everything is possible. But the funny part is, it's not about that key or something, right? Because that key never existed. It's all about that chain. Yeah, check it out. Can you open your hand for me? Sometimes the imagination, right, is just the key to your reality. I'm going to take it slowly. Now check this out. 1, 2. Goes back to you. I think a simple change is something that everybody can connect with and has so many options to it, so it's just a beautiful tool.
It was a chain. How in the world that it felt in my hand?
Me as a magician, I always have this preference that it's an experience for the spectator, so if it happens in their hands, the better. Can you open your hand? Here, check this out. If I put it just in your hand, like this, it's actually the key.
No. Wait.
It's the key of imagination.
Dude.
It was magic, man. That's all I can say. It was magic.
And I love to perform this because it's so elegant. It's a really beautiful moment when some jewelry appears in midair. And I can play this object in a frame where I have it up on eye level and everybody can see it. You know what? This key that never existed. You know, this is like, there's so many factors come together why I love this effect so much.
There's like no line. No, I know.
What the hell is happening?
I don't know. I'm
It was
freaked
not
out. What are you doing? How are you doing it?
Way! That was phenomenal. George, your camera changed, mate.
Yeah, my camera went dead.
Mate, or we just kicked you out because you weren't allowed to actually show that.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, says
I
the
got
guy
fired, everyone. I got fired.
You're fired, and then we hired you back.
Yep.
All right, so we're going to close entries for that. That is Tobias's new effect, Repo. So we're going to pick a winner for that. Congratulations, Jesse Champlin. You are the 19th winner. Jesse, you're the 19th winner. Jesse, hoo-hoo!
Congrats, Jesse. Let's go.
That's it. Champlin. And now we're going to do the 20th. So we're going to have the 20th giveaway. We might stick with Tobias.
Is this the last one?
This is the last
Oh my
live
gosh.
giveaway for tonight.
That flew quick, man. I mean, I know we've been here for like an hour and some, but
Should
wow,
we just drag this out for the next 15 minutes now?
We should. We might as well.
So
We might
did you
as
hear?
well.
Did you hear the Nasdaq went up 4 points and the Dow Jones went down
Did it?
3? Yeah, it's crazy. We should start talking
Wow.
about Bitcoin if you guys are interested.
Yeah, let's do it. I've got a bunch.
Okay.
Not nearly enough.
Not near enough. All right, so we're gonna do exclamation mark Tobias again. Did you want to give us any information on Repo, or is that you kind of what you want to say, George?
I mean, you've seen the trailer, so I mean, it's Tobias Dostal doing what Tobias Dostal does. I mean, there's not much more I can say about it. It's one of the reasons why he is up there on one of my favorite creators. It's just that he is just like everything I see from him is just so unique, man. It's not like, oh, I've got a variation of something that's been out. This feels like this is a new thing that I've never seen before. And it's one of the reasons why he is probably one of my favorite creators of all time.
Yes, absolutely. The way we will keep an eye on chat while we were watching that, and people were like, he's a beast. Is this
So
human?
good. So good.
Oh, I've just seen a question. Sorry, quickly. Is Repo part of the spectacular giveaway box? I've had 2 separate people ask this, or is this going to be in the giveaway box? I wish.
I wish.
But yeah, the way he works and the way his mind works is insane. The way he literally, like you've seen him on the other live, and how he thinks about a product, and how he sticks like his hand in the goop and thinks, "Hang on, I'm going to create an effect out of this." Yeah, just and he makes it into a beautiful piece of magic as well, like you just saw with Repo. It's crazy. So,
and he's putting out so much stuff this year. I mean, some of it with us, which I think is great, but he's also doing things with other places, which is phenomenal too. And I think he is an absolute shoo-in for Creator of the Year. Just my thinking there.
Yeah, it's so funny. I was chatting to Craig, and he was like, "How watching Tobias?" He goes, "I thought I was going to be Creator of the Year. Now Tobias has just blown me out of the water."
yeah, Tobias is incredible.
Sorry, I'm just.
I will say I want to piggyback on what George said. George made a comment that a lot of what Tobias does feels like something so new and kind of revolutionary each time. We see so much magic and we see so many variations of existing things that get better and better for sure. But a lot of what he does just feels like I've not seen things like this, each time. And he does it over and over again. And then, when we had him on the live event and when I talked to other people about him, it just feels like he goes, a whole nother level with all of these things. And, that's really impressive. And it's really fun for me to see that amount of effort that goes into everything that he does.
Yeah, he just doesn't create an effect and throw it out. He puts it through the ringer as well. Like he tries and tests it. Like I remember seeing Liquefy years ago. I was like at a cafe with like Nate Staniforth. It was Toby. Bro Gilbert was there. I'm trying to think of who else. There's like 4 other magicians, and we're all just sitting around. And he just reaches into his croissant and pulls out a bit of cheese, and he's like, "Whoa, what is this?" And I was like, "Ew!" And then he's like, "Whoa!" into a ring. I was like, "This is insane." The way he just thinks things through is insane.
Well, let me say that this one, I mean, that one has been, I think we first started working on Liquefy with Toby in 2020. I think this one was probably right around 2021 when we first started working with him. So he puts a lot of thought and a lot of himself in a lot of his time into this thing. I mean, like, there's some people out there that goes, "Oh, I just thought of this thing yesterday. Let me put it out." But like, you can see that the amount of work and effort and thought that he really puts behind it comes through on all the things that he puts out. I think, and I wish you guys could have been there to watch like every iteration of this as it's progressed, right? Because at first it was one thing, and then he goes, "Oh, let me add a little thing here," and then it's gotten slightly better, and he's like, "Oh, but if I got rid of that thing I just added and added this thing instead, it gets like 10 times better." And it's just so incrementally small, these little changes that he makes, but they over time result in like astronomical differences between where we start at the beginning and where we are at the end. And it's just that kind of constant push that that Tobias keeps doing for his artwork and his creativity, that it's one of the reasons why he's just so prolific and so good at what he does.
He's a perfectionist in his work, and you can see that through his work. He
Absolutely.
Yeah. I do want to draw this last winner. Then I'm going to tell you how you can win the last 5 mystery boxes. I'll tell you how to win the last 5 mystery. Actually, we'll do the winner. I also see King OK asking, are the Lloyd Barnes, Craig Petty, etc. winners announced today? No. So if you're one of the Craig Petty viewers or Lloyd Barnes or Magic Orthodoxy, or I'm trying to remember all the other people that have announced mystery boxes, they will announce the winner on their own socials. Then they'll reach out to whoever those winners are, get their information, and send it on to us. So those guys will win those. They'll announce those mystery boxes. So the winner of the last mystery box on the live tonight, we still have 5 to give away, is Nick Magic. NIC Magic. NIC Magic. Nick,
congrats.
Congratulations, Nick. Love to see it. Congratulations, my friend. You're the winner of the last live mystery box. Now, if you didn't win a mystery box, that's okay. I love chat just kind of chilled out now. Oh, the Discord winners. Thank you so much for bringing that up. That's the 20th one. Let's do the Discord winners. Hey, I'd be lost if it wasn't for you, Joseph. Thank you so much, mate. The Discord winners, congratulations to you. If you see your name on screen, congratulations. You are the mystery box winners for Discord. Everyone's like, Discord. I am so sorry. Those are the Discord winners. But if you haven't won, that's okay. There's 5 more to enter. Just type into chat or type, it's going to be also ! sadness. I'm so sorry. I'm a winner. When will I get my prize? As soon as I see your message, Justin, and we can work out your address and make sure we got everything confirmed, it'll get sent straight out. We have them all ready to go. ! Sadness. Everyone's typing this in. I'm so sorry. But we still have 5 more. So type into chat, type into the comments, just type in spooky. Just type in spooky, and we will get 5 people drawn out at the next on Tuesdays. What's new this week? But I think we're getting a phone call just now. We're getting a phone call.
Who'd be calling at this hour?
Hi,
Oh, it's our buddy.
I'm little Timmy. I'm just little Timmy here. Good to see you here. Austin, very, very big fan. I just want to know, like, more about Repo. Can we have something a bit more on it? What can you do for me?
Well, Timmy, I'm glad you asked.
Big fan.
No,
big
but
fan.
seriously, I gotta admit something to Bo and George. I did something naughty today when I was in the office.
Oh, what did you do?
I wasn't sure if we were going to do the repo bit and kind of sneak this stuff. It seems like everybody's excited about it. So while I was at the office, I did steal some repos from the warehouse, and I brought them. So I've got them here.
I was hoping you'd have something.
Oh,
There you go,
I think
baby.
we should do a giveaway for all 3 of these repos to the people that are still here sticking around.
Oh,
watching
okay.
this.
So it's
whoa, can I win?
okay.
I want one.
Okay. All right. 3. Oh,
3 of them.
okay.
Wow.
That's not what little Timmy meant when he wanted to see more in Repo. He wanted like release dates and stuff, but okay, that's even better.
Well, release dates for repo before we get into some the giveaways of them. This one we were actually hoping to release it at the end of this month, but we are probably going to be releasing it sometime in early to mid-November. So this one is right around the corner, and you guys are going to see a lot more of it really quickly here. So it is arriving to our warehouse and ready to start talking about in full detail real soon.
There you go. So okay, if you want a chance to win Reap, I want to I'm trying to load my YouTube up as well so I can come to comment. So 3 people are going to get Repo before it's released.
I don't think we've ever done that before,
No,
have we?
no. Okay,
Like, never.
No, and we at this point, I don't think we've even sent any copies out to reviewers or anything.
I haven't got a
the
copy.
people that
I
win
didn't
this-
even know you had
this
them
live
there.
are literally going to be the first people to have it. Yeah.
Okay, well, there you go. So we're going to type in, what am I going to put this in as? We should do it as, well, I think it's only fitting. We should do ! Repo. We're going to have to do 3 of these back to back. So these are going to be the Repo winners. I got to write this down. ! Repo. If you want to win Repo before the thing, this is throwing my Repo. How am I going to do this? Repo, I guess. Good luck. Can George, you typing your name in as well? I'm going to type my name in.
Yeah. I'm trying to sign in.
That's insane. Okay, there you go. 3 repos.
Yeah, fun fact, while people are going nuts for the repo win, I think it was Paul Bond maybe in the chat. He had asked a couple of times, what's your all-time bestseller? And actually our all-time bestseller is the same as the bestseller in the Spectacular event sale, which was Mental Dice. And so you guys went nuts for it in the sale, and of all time it is the leader. So Mental Dice.
There you go. It's an amazing effect. I know I've got one here as well. It's incredible. I'm seeing now that brings me to a question. Do you see another giveaway happening like this in the future, Austin?
Oh, that's a great question.
That is a good question. Definitely, I am interested in much more of this, and I'm really appreciative for all the support that we've seen from the community, everybody that's live watching here, and socials and everything. And so I don't have anything solidified, but I would be bold in saying that I think that we've only scratched the surface with this giveaway, and that I think there are some really big, exciting things to come. So absolutely.
Can we get a 1 in the chat if you guys want him to do it, to do another one?
Yeah.
2 if you don't want any more. That's fine.
yeah. 1 if you want to see another one. And then actually, do we want to see a performance of Repo while we do the next giveaway?
It's up to you.
I'm easy.
Sure, let's do it.
All right, so we got 5 more seconds of this, and then we're gonna have everyone's putting in once. Everyone wants to.
We got a 2. There's a 2.
Oh yeah.
There, so
Sorry. Okay, Fred doesn't want to see one anymore. Fred, we were waiting for you, Fred, and you don't want to see it, so we are no longer going to do giveaways. I appreciate it. All right, so let's pick a winner for Repo. Congratulations, Matthew the Magician. You won a Repo. So send me a message on Murphy's socials, Matthew the Magician.
Very cool.
Really slick.
So, and then we were going to do another one. When do you reveal the 5 extra winners? I reveal them on Tuesday's episode of Stumped. I'll do a big announcement there. So if you are watching this after the fact, I know a lot of people have to go to bed or travel or can't be watching this right now. So if you're watching this after the fact, you have 7 days to claim your prizes. That just gives us enough time to get everyone's corrected and make sure you are who you are and get the prizes out. If we leave it any longer than that, what is my magic prize? Mr. Firemark, my love, that is your magic prize. Let's see a performance of Repo while we do another one. So again, exclamation mark Repo, and let's do another giveaway while we run the trail up performance.
We own so many rooms, right? House, studio, what I have here. I'll show you my favorite room in the whole world. Oh man, it's like difficult. Yes. Here, this one. I will show you this room. It's right here. This is the room of imagination. And I really need this to play. Everything here is possible. And it's not about that key. That key actually never existed. All I need is this imagination that sets me free. My favorite key in the world.
Hey. I want to make sure this is working. It just come up and said I was disconnected from the server, so I want to make sure that the stream is still active. I'm not even kidding. I just had a notification on the screen saying disconnected from server. So if you can still see me and you can still see the stream, type in 1 so I know it's still going on. It looks okay on my end. It still looks okay. I can see things. 1, 1, 1,
I
1,
got
1.
a bunch of 1s.
Okay, great. Yep. I don't know what OBS is going on about. It scared me for a hot second. I was like, can you imagine if we were like to give away the next Repo and then it went down?
I'd be disappointed.
We did break the internet though. We have got 14 seconds left of the entries. So I'll keep letting some people get some entries in of this. But that's we're winding up for the rest of the night. What is the difficulty level of using Repo? You've got the box there, Austin. Could you run us through the difficulty level for Repo?
Oh wow, George might be able to answer the intricacies of it, but we definitely have it rated as intermediate. But I'll let George kind of explain a little bit more about how we ultimately landed on that skill level and what that means for you watching.
So
oh, sorry, go
ahead.
I was going to say,
go ahead.
I'll pick this winner and then do the next one.
Okay,
while
let's
we
do
do
that.
this. Sorry. Congratulations, Space Butler. Space Butler. I love that.
Love that,
Space
man.
Butler. And also, Eddie also asked, the caps look great. Any plans on selling Murphy's merch in the future? So that's a good question for you after Austin. While we do the next giveaway, I am going to start this one up. Same thing as before, exclamation mark, Repo, go to town. And thank you so much for the 50 Zars, Eddie. You're the best. George, take it away, my friend.
Okay, so Repo difficulty level, it's intermediate, right? Because there's definitely some practice involved to make it look as good as what Tobias does. Now, some moves in the sequence of the extraordinary, unusual events are easier than others, right? So you can take those and perform them if you're a beginner. But to do the full sequence in its entirety, the way that Tobias does it, definitely will require some practice. And if you've got some previous magic experience, that will be helpful for sort of some of the moves that are involved. They're not like difficult in terms of like, you know, you need to like stretch and, you know, have to have real finger dexterity. You just need to be able to understand the sequence of things that are coming up and be able to, you know, do the things that you need to do in order for them to happen. Now, it's not difficult, but it's also not easy. So it is a middle level there, intermediate. Hope that answers your question.
There you go. Straight from the horse's mouth. That was actually a perfect description on that. So thank you.
Good.
I just want to say thank you so much, David Green, for donating $10. Mate, you are the best. And the crash. David Green, thank you so much, mate.
Yeah.
You are a champion. Bo, can you please ask Austin? I'm getting excited. Bo, can you please ask Austin if I can have a job, please? There you go.
Wow.
There you go.
Well, flattered for the interest.
Yes.
I would reach out to Bo with your information, and if there's ever an availability,
if it comes up, we'll let you know.
Consider that.
Mr. Reese, mysteries. So there you go. I know you, Mr. Reese. Thank you so much, Reese. But now, the last repo, then we'll wind up for the night. I need to have a shower after this. I'm so sweaty. Man. It's been
a shower or a bubble bath.
Hey, now.
Yeah, you know which one I'm choosing.
Oh, geez, hang on, I gotta readjust. And then while we actually, the last winner for this, and then Austin, I just thought about the hats. Are we going to do any hats in the future, merch for end users? What's the plans?
Yeah, that's interesting. It's interesting to see that people like the look of it. When we started doing some swag for the company after we've kind of been transitioning into a rebrand here, we were kind of like keeping it really tightly to the employees is like a really fun thing for us. I mean, we've been so tight with it that even some of our staff has asked, like, my dad loves our company. Can I get a shirt for him? And I've been like, no, it's only for our staff. And so we've been pretty intense about it. But you know, as time moves on, if everybody's genuinely interested in something like that, then I would say it's not off the tables.
There you go. I know in the past we have had the cherries hats, which we've done giveaways for. I know to the point where I don't have any cherries hats. I had my last cherries hat, and I had someone lose their cherries hat, and I sent it out to them. So those are collectibles now. I don't have one. I don't know where you can get one. So, oh, hey, David Green, Murphy's beard oil. Hey, and another $10. David, stop it. You're too bloody kind. Thank you so much. That's what we should have, Murphy's beard oil. Thank you so much, David. I really appreciate that.
Not a bad idea.
Murphy's beard oil. We should do a Murphy's bath bomb. We should do a Murphy's bath bomb.
A bath bomb.
Bath bomb. I know we have to announce the next winner. I did draw the next winner. Question, when does the website update get a fresh logo? We have a fresh logo, but are we updating the website at all?
Yeah, that's some top secret mission stuff for sure, but we may or may not be actively building a fresh, exciting new website with a lot of cool stuff. So it is coming soon.
There you go. A new website. I love it. I'll do anything for money and doesn't want to give. All I want is the Murphy's merch. I'm getting that a lot in chat. How much does repo cost? Can we do that? And then I will announce the last winner for repo.
Oh man, I haven't thought about the price point in ages, so I don't remember off the top of my head. All that is swimming in my head is how amazing I think it is, but I cannot answer that without
perfect. That
double
works.
checking.
That's great. It was the last question I saw on chat. Congratulations, Cam John. Cam John, if you could send us a message on here, just write it in the chat to say, hey, I'm still here. If you could still hear Cam, otherwise we might pick another winner because I haven't seen you type since then. But if you have still hear Cam John, please type in that you're here, and I will get that prize out to you. But everyone, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. Thank you so much, Austin, for holding this giveaway, this spooktacular sales event. Oh, there you go, Cam John. Hey, thank you so much, mate. Just send us a DM on any of Murphy's socials, and I'll get that prize straight out to you. Whoa, thank you so much, Austin. Thank you so much, George.
I did definitely want to take just a very quick moment to reiterate, I said it in the beginning of the stream, and for those of you who stuck around or watch this later, a lot of people were asking, like, I hope this was successful because we want to see more of this in the future. Like we said, we are humbled by the amount of support that we got on all levels, right? The retailers that we work with, the community, you guys being here, everybody, our staff. It takes the whole industry kind of coming together to make these work well, and it definitely did. And we are excited about the future and more giveaways like this and what that might look like. I saw some people chatting like, what's coming for Black Friday? That is something that might be announced soon. We'll have to see.
Exactly.
But thank you everybody for everything that you did to support this. And thank you both for doing your thing and having us on.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the community and the excitement that everyone got behind this. I have everyone in chat to thank for this and how much everyone supported this. I just do want to reiterate, I have seen this pop up quite a few times. The last 5 boxes, these are not on the giveaway on this live. How do I enter them? You just need to type in spooky into chat, or in the comments after watching this, and you'll go in the draw. I'll get all those names. I can't wait to go through and get all these names. There's going to be a lot of them, and put them in to win on next Tuesday's episode of Stumped. So next Tuesday, make sure you tune in to win that. George, any last words going out, my friend?
No, just the response from the community has been absolutely incredible, and I love that this was so successful that we're going to be able to do it again. At least that's what I'm crossing my fingers on. We do this for you guys out there. We had a lot of fun doing this, and so we've got a lot of really cool ideas that we're going to do in the future. So keep an eye out for those.
Ooh, baby, love it. I just have seen questions also, people asking if you're going to go to Blackpool, Austin. I think
No, it's a good question. Yeah, it's a good question. I am actually planning on attending maybe possibly all of the main conventions this year. So upping my personal presence as well as maybe just our team in general that goes. So don't be surprised if you see me showing up and getting to meet a lot of you good folks in person.
There you go. I can't wait to see your conventions.
Bring them a thing of bubble bath. And,
I think a Blackpool Magic Convention, there needs to be a bathtub on stage in the main hall, and Austin that's in one of the lecture rooms.
Well, we're getting a dealer booth. We're getting a dealer booth, and we're selling beard oil and bathtub stuff.
Could you imagine? I'm all down for that. Could you imagine sitting in a bath for like 10 hours? I already do it. I have seen, Mag MM has spent in the chat with this, asking about the giveaways. We've only given away 40. We've given away 25 on social media. So 5 on Discord, 5 on YouTube, 5 on Facebook, and 5 on Instagram. So there's 25 there. We gave away 20 today on the stream. And then there's the last 5 that are given away after the stream. So hopefully my math makes sense there. That should be 50 all up.
Yep.
Great. Phil and Johnny says, I'll be there to scrub your back. Insane. I would be all down for that. I'm not even kidding. I would love to see a bathtub thing. But I think we're going to get carried away now. Would Murphy's do their own convention? These are all great things. I think everyone's coming with questions for you now, Austin, which is cool. But I know it's getting on in the day. It's getting Friday. So if you want to, more than happy to chat. We can keep chatting. Or if I know it's almost midnight for me. Sure. If you want to wind up, everyone's like heading out. I've got people saying I got to go. Bedtime for me. If you're a winner, you can email me as well, my friend Justin Hutchins. You can definitely email me.
Maybe I'll answer that last question and we can wrap it up. And Perfect. Then, in the future, obviously anybody could always reach out to us, whether it's, trying to get a hold of me directly or through you, Bo. We're going to have a lot more opportunities for these events in the future. But the question of will Murphy's consider a convention of their own in the future? you know, it's not impossible. I'd say that. And, you know, coming into 2025, we definitely have interests in changing our visibility when it comes to the conventions that exist. So I would say it's not off the table.
There you go.
Yeah,
Hey.
That's a new one.
I'm finding so much stuff. I
I'm
need to have Austin on more of these
excited.
calls because you guys get things out of him that I never could. I love this.
Good job, you guys in the
Yeah.
chat. Good job.
Keep this. Okay, next time you see him in chat, whatever
And we better
live we're
close
doing.
it up.
Yeah. Because I wind it up before I tell too many secrets. Okay. Yes, Lewis, you just type in spooky in the chat, and I will count that in. Now, everyone, go on, get out of here. Go enjoy the rest of your Friday. Thank you again for tuning in and coming and hanging out with Austin and George. You guys have been phenomenal. And thank you so much, Austin and George, for coming in and hanging out. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you both here. On your first lives, right? It's your first lives?
Yeah.
There you go.
We were George and I were so nervous the entire time leading up to it. We're like, how nervous are you now? But no, it feels good to get on here, answer some questions, obviously give away a ton of magic, and I hope to do it again with you soon, Bo.
We'll definitely do it again. I think the next giveaway we're going to do in a month, right? No, we're not. This has been a lot. We do start planning. We're going to do another giveaway, it sounds like. So I think it needs to be a thing now that everyone gets giveaways and finds out Murphy's secrets. So I love it.
Oh.
Now, thank you so much, gentlemen. I know I'll let you get back to your Friday afternoons. I know everyone here has Fridays to get back to. I see Alan has to get back to his jams. So everyone, again, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. You've been an absolute pleasure, a delight, and I love each and every single one of you. So go enjoy the rest of your days. Thank you very much.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
What?
This
Impossible.
This is how it feels to have superpowers. You have 30 seconds left. You can do whatever you want. Thanks so much, guys. Thank you. Thanks so much.